Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Galactica Love Stream, live to you from the space shift. My name's Kamala, and Siri is on his way. Whew! It's incredible how much has to happen in the morning just with 4 dogs. To all you moms out there and dads right now, I give it up to you. Because, yeah.
Human moms and human dads.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And, yeah.
Well, because we're dog
parents.
Bodie, that is not for a dinkle.
And Bodie's now having his morning coffee. I'm gonna share this on my Facebook page. If you're watching and can share on your page, that would be amazing. And we'll get started on this quick shift.
All right, you guys. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day here in Los Angeles. Thank you for that. And yeah, it feels like we just can't even get enough sleep these days. So we're waking up a little bit later, which feels nice, but it's definitely feeling a little tired, but that's okay. We took the dogs to the park yesterday because, boy, did they need to run with all the rain and the weather. We've been definitely taking them on walks, but you know, dogs, they need to run, they need to exercise, and they need to move. And I really had a moment there yesterday for all of the parents that have had full-time jobs out of the house or not, or just in the house, and then their kids are all of a sudden at home with them 24 hours a day. And you know, we have dogs, but they sleep most of the day. They just lay around and look cute and are cuddly, but little humans actually need activities, they need so much. And so I had a really major moment of appreciation for all the parents out there that are doing double duty right now, living their lives as well as being full-time at-home parents with their kids right now. So
having to homeschool.
Yeah, I mean, what does homeschooling even look like? You know, it could look different. I know a podcast that we listen to is a man named Ben Greenfield, and he is a fitness and health expert. I think he has a PhD or a master's. I don't think it's a PhD, but anyways, he's so knowledgeable. If you ever want to learn anything about your body, physically, mentally, your brain, how your organs work, man, listen to this guy's podcast. It's called Ben Greenfield Fitness, and he's written a few books. I've read one of them. I have the other one I'm about to read, and he homeschools his 2 twin boys. Now, the cool thing about homeschooling is it doesn't have to look like regular schooling. It doesn't have to look like, okay, the kids need to sit down and do math for an hour and this for an hour. It can be very unique. So he does a lot of wild crafting with them because I think they live in Colorado, like out in the woods. And so a lot of their activities are done outdoors, and a lot of their homeschooling is done outdoors, which just sounds so cool to me. And one thing is his kids started their own podcast.
Whoa.
And by starting their own podcast, they now have sponsors. They now are becoming very successful, and so that falls under one of the categories. I can't remember which one. Maybe it's economics, or I can't remember all the details. But I was listening to this, and he was talking about it, and I was so impressed.
Wow.
And so homeschooling doesn't have to look a certain way. You know, if you want to teach somebody about numbers, try to find a unique way to do it. I really shouldn't be talking at all because...
How old are these kids again?
I think they're either around 10, under 10, or just above 10.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to listen to their podcast and see what they have to say. Let's give some shout outs. Eric has a podcast. Travels. How cool. Nice, Eric. And happy birthday to your son. Happy 13th birthday to your son. Vanita says she's trying to get a hang of the homeschooling thing. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. Good morning, Crystal, Vanita, Eric, Don, Jenny, Biondo, Jordan, Amy, Diana, Maya. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Blur's Day. It is such a pleasure to have you.
Oh, it's actually Blur's Day.
It is, sure. Pleasure
Wait,
to
yesterday
have you
was
here.
Blur's Day.
It's all happening, babe. All happening.
All the days are blursing together.
Yeah. I would say, all the parents watching, good morning, Jenny. If you do have amazing homeschooling resources, feel free to drop them in the comments, because I know there's a lot of parents watching right now, and I'm sure that it would be very helpful to everyone. We'll try to get the name of Ben Greenfield's children's podcast and share that with you. I feel like that would be something really incredible for kids to listen to. How inspiring. And Eric is asking about the men's meeting tonight. The men's meeting tonight is at 7 p.m. It is called Elemental Balance. My brother Lester will be leading that, along with Siri hosting.
I'm not as much of a host, more as like
or something.
Yeah, I'm just like a kind of a special act.
Okay.
Bringing in some breath work and some other knowledge. It is very community based. There's no Lester was very clear there's no actual leaders. He wants all of us to be seen as equal and leaders and able to share. Of course, he's organizing it, so he's the facilitator. And there's another big one is about being vulnerable, because oftentimes humans as well, but men also have a really hard time just being vulnerable and sharing some deep stuff. And so there's going to be some really vulnerable shares, which will invite and open up more people to be vulnerable and really give ourselves a platform to be able to share in a safe space. So elemental balance, like Kamala said.
We'll post it in the comments. And I'm just going to echo that for the Women's Circle tonight, which is called Connection. I have been called to facilitate this. However, we have my mentor teacher Miranda Barrett joining. We also have some other special guests that are going to be helping guide this journey, and it is going to be just in my visions, meditations. It's going to be beautiful. Any women that feel called to join, we would be so honored to have you with us. And I will drop the link in the comments for this page for the men and the women's circle tonight.
Boom.
Boom. With that being said, we're being cut off. Our videos are being cut off after an hour, so we want to get right into it because we're not sure why this is happening, and we really like to close circle with you, close practice with you. So we're going to get started. And again, thank you for having the courage to show up, to give back to yourselves. You are a gift. You are so needed in this world right now, and it is such an honor to share this space with you. Let's get shit-faced. All right. So I guess I'll start today. Let's sit up nice and tall on our mats. Pull the flesh out from underneath our thighs. Wiggle your booty down on this beautiful earth that's literally cradling each one of us right now. And let's take a deep inhale. And let's just sigh this out. Letting the shoulders drop and gently fall down a little lower on the spine. Deep inhale. And this one with a smile. Then deep inhale through the nose. Gently hold at the top, squeeze the breath around a little bit, sip in more through the mouth. And as you hold, I'd like you to think about your intention for today. Let it swell within you, filling every cell in your body. When you're ready, powerfully exhale that intention out into your room. And hold empty. Turn your palms up. And let's bring in some gratitude. What are you grateful for right now, in this moment? Let it fill you. Now breathe it in. Deep inhale. And now open the mouth, fearlessly sigh it out. Shake shoulders, elbows, head and hands. Make a little noise. Woo! And inhale, reach up to the sky, stretch. Exhale, let the palms touch gently, bring them down to the center of your heart and chest. And with an inhale, let's rub the palms, fingers, knuckles. And exhale, coming back to stillness. Deepen the breath. And as you breathe, I'd just like you to ponder what it is that you need right now. And if that's something that you can give yourself today, great. But if it's something that you need to ask for, think about having the courage to humbly and vulnerably ask for what it is you need. It might shift things a lot. Bow your chin to your chest. And as you do this, bow to you, your courage, your warrior strength for getting through this journey of life and thriving as you do so. Bow to your health and your body's ability to heal. Let's bow to all of our teachers, mentors, guides, guardian angels, children, animals, friends, and family members who have gently guided us, shown us love, given us knowledge on this beautiful path of life. We bow to you in reverence. And last, we will bow to this beautiful earth, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. We thank you for all you give. We thank all of the elements that connect us every single moment of the day. And we thank you for all you provide to every single being. And with our heads bowed, we promise to be protectors of this earth, to give back to you, really be the change that we want to see. Take a deep inhale. And sigh it out. Let your hands fall down on your knees. And just sway the head right and left. Deep breaths. I'll choose a direction. Let's actually go to the right ear to right shoulder. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, letting the head drop forward. Ooh, my shoulders are tight. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. A lot of tightness in the neck and shoulders. It makes sense because we've been on our devices probably a lot more, or reading. And our heads have been down. So let's breathe into the neck. Softness. Open energy flowing through the neck, through the throat chakra. Try to relax your shoulders, and if your shoulders are doing what mine are, moving, let's take the circles a little smaller. If you need to sigh it out, do that. Left shoulders. And again, inhale, pull them up. Exhale, rounding them back. And one more time. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, dropping them back. Let's reverse that. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. And again, inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. And last time, inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Whew. Good. Let's inhale, sit tall. And as you exhale, I'm going to move this little Buddha on my lap. We're going to roll over our knees. Oh, is the microphone not working? Let's see if we can hear it. Oh, we can hear us, Jordan. Maybe turn your phone up a little bit. Is the microphone plugged in right now?
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive.
I'm not seeing the cord. Maybe you are. You see the cord
I
plugged
can
in?
see it plugged in.
Down to that thing. Oh, it is. Okay, sorry. So sitting on your heels, if this is uncomfortable, just put a little cushion underneath your booty or sit in easy pose. Make sure you're really giving your knees some love and protecting your body as you practice with us. Love you guys. Thank you. So hands on your thighs. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, arch the back, nice and deep, pulling the heart and chest forward. Exhale, round the back and let the navel squeeze the breath out. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let your hands slide a little bit, but try to keep your chin parallel to the earth. And this is a lot like the camel ride. It moves the lower spine even a little bit more. So eyes closed. If it feels good, gently roll them up and in. And breathe powerfully. And you get dizzy or see stars, hands to the ground, long deep breaths. If it feels okay, sip in more breath through the mouth, please. Now this feeling right here, this is the radiant body. What do you need to send out right now? Your intention, gratitude, whatever it is, send it out. And exhale all the breath. Holding empty. What are you grateful for in this moment? Let it fill you. Breathe it in, deep inhale. And sigh it out. Woo. Yes. Feel that shift. Holy shift. Breathing here. Good job, humans. All right. Just take a deep inhale right here. And as you exhale, rolling over the knees, coming into a tabletop position on your mat with your hands under shoulders and knees under hips. And if you ever need to stay in any pose, doing it a little longer or sitting in that beautiful, blissful state afterwards, remember this is your practice and you can do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to inhale, lift the right leg all the way up as high as you can. You can do it straight or bent. And exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale up, exhale, crunch, and hold for a bit. Inhale up, exhale, crunch. And when you inhale, lifting the head. Start slow. Working on that booty, working on the core of the body. Back to center. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. And let's do that on the other side. So left leg, inhale, lifting, squeezing the glutes, head up. Or inhale, sorry. And exhale, nose to your knee. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. shoulder, roll, right ear to right shoulder, roll the head, big circles. Follow that roll with the hands. Spiraling your body, really diving in to any tightness, exploring it, breathing into it, asking it to soften. Talk to your body every single day. Thank it. Bless it. Beautiful. Okay. Let's sit back on our heels. Whew. Take your right hand to your left wrist, massaging the wrist. The magic you make with your hands every single day. Thank your hands for all the love they give, all the creativity they bring to life, for all the food that they make. Thank your hands, your fingers, your palms, every single one. Don't let any part of your hand miss out. And when you're done with that one, I even had to get some forearm action in. Move over to the opposite hand, massaging each finger, the palms, the pads, the knuckles, the fingernails. Breathing gratitude into these magical hands and fingers and wrists and arms. Thank you. All right. Let me check our time. All right, let's do one more exercise. Coming seated in cross-legged position. Yeah, little doodle. This is one of my favorite exercises for breaking down the imaginary walls that I've built around myself. We all do it, but it's really important to be able to break them down when need be, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, to be raw, to be transparent. And I am a Cancer crab, so my shell can be nice and tough sometimes. Hands together in prayer position, and then what we're going to do is we're going to keep the pinky and the thumb touching and spread our fingers wide like a lotus. Hands come right in front of the body. We inhale into this lotus, and we exhale, and we literally push straight out. So inhale, breathing through the nose, and that exhale is powerful. And the push, you're imagining that you are pushing down any walls that you have built up around your body, around your heart, around your soul that no longer need to be there. You can also imagine that you are literally pushing your boundaries this lotus in your hands. Palms in prayer. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Shake out the hand. All right, yogis. Let's lay our bodies down onto the mat. Take your time. What a beautiful job. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving your all. Lay your body down on your mat. Closing your eye, or sorry, not closing your eyes yet, but getting comfortable as we're going to jump into some more breath work and just leave you feeling totally shifted and ready for your day. Whew.
All right, now we are going to jump into one of our favorite breathing exercises, the Wim Hof breath. And we're going to do 2 rounds of this. Most of you know it that have been practicing with us for days, weeks, years, months, whatever. But for those of you that are new, what we're going to be doing is you're going to come laying down on your back. We're going to take about 40 powerful breaths into the body. And then the exhale is a nice, soft, relaxing exhale. Good. Big, deep inhale. Soft, relaxing exhale. We do it rhythmically together. It sounds like this. So go ahead and jump in right now. We're just going to begin. Good. We're already at 6. Good. Keep going. We will count. Try to inhale to the ding of the drum. Exhale in between. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Inhale. Let it go. Pull it in. Let it go. Big breath. Soft exhale. That's it. That's it. You want to make sure that your chest is expanding, belly is expanding, lower rib cage expanding. Good. Over halfway there. Keep it up and go. Okay, 15 more. Let's really get it, people. Breathe deep. Breathe like it's the most important thing you can be doing right now, because it is. Last 10. Can you go a little deeper? And 5, 3, and 1. Together. Deep inhale. Hold the breath full right at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Short time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale all the breath out. Let it go. Come to the place at the bottom of the breath and remain here with the breath held out. Surrender into what we call inner space, this space within your body, within the blood, the bones, the cells. Relax now as deeply as you can here with the breath held out. Staying in this space really virtually as long as you can. Really test yourself. But when you need to, when you're ready, allow yourself to take that nice big breath in. When you do need to take that big breath in, just pull it in big, big, really big into the lungs, the chest, the belly, the body, and hold full right at the top. And now we do an extended hold at the top of the breath. Try to be here at least 15 seconds, but if you can, hold longer. In as long as you can, try sipping in a little more breath. When you're ready, just let the breath go. Let it go. Come back to neutral, slow, smooth, long, deep breaths. Take a brief pause. right back into that. So here we go. And remember, if you're just joining us, we're doing the Wim Hof breath, laying down on our backs, 40 powerful breaths into the body through the mouth if you can, exhaling softly through the mouth as well. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, pull it in, let it go, pull it in, let it go. Deep breath, soft exhale, deep breath, soft. Good, let's go. All right, we're halfway there. You got it. This is it. Only 20 more. Good. Fill the body up like a balloon. Bring that life force, that breath, that prana, that oxygen into the body. Let your body receive it into the blood. We alkalize the blood. This is it. Last 10. Here we go. Stillness right at the bottom of the breath, relaxing, releasing, surrendering, letting go, dropping into this inner space, this inner bliss that is your body, your mind, your consciousness, your emotions. Whatever needs to come up, let it come up and let it travel through and out and release. Allow yourself to take that nice big breath in. And imagine you're filling up a balloon with that breath, pulling it in so big. Your lungs, your chest, your belly, everything expanding, inflating. And now we hold the breath in right at the top. And this is where we get to replenish all that oxygen within the body. So hold it. Bring your attention, your focus right to your heart center. See if you can feel your heart beating, pumping this freshly oxygenated blood into the body. Try sipping in a little more breath right at the top. Hold as long as you can, but when you feel it, when you're ready, just let it go. And now we invite you to get into the most comfortable position here so you can really relax fully and deeply for this sound bath transmission. Not going to be long, just a few minutes, so give yourself this gift of full and deep relaxation. Cover your eyes, grab a blanket, get as comfortable as you can, and together let's take a big deep inhale. Hold the breath full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the breath. And relax.
first, I went for my words, the I can'ts, the I won'ts, the I'm not good enoughs. I lined them up and shot them dead. Then I went for my thoughts, invisible everywhere. There was no time to gather them one by one. I had to wash them out. I wove a linen cloth out of my hair, soaked it in a bowl of mint and lemon water, carried it in my mouth as I climbed up my braid to the back of my head. Down on my knees, I began to wipe my mind clean. It took 21 days. My knees bruised, but I did not care. I was not given the breath in my lungs to choke it out. I would scrub the self-hate off the bone till it exposed love.
And breathing that all into the body right now. Softly exhaling. When you're ready, let the fingertips and toes begin to wiggle left and right. Rolling the wrists, the ankles, the hands, and the feet. Stretch the arms up and over the head and give your whole body a squeeze. And then bring the knees into the chest, hands on top of the knees. Begin to draw circles in one direction and draw circles in the opposite direction. And then you're going to go ahead and wrap your arms tightly around the legs. Pull the nose into the knees. Give yourself a giant hug. Tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you're going to rock up and down on the spine, curving into a little ball. Rock up and down. Do this 3, 4, maybe 5 times. Rocking up and down, and then you're going to rock all the way up into a seated position here on your mat, keeping the eyes closed for this final portion. We take the hands, rub them together, create some heat, some friction, and then bring them into the chest, palms pressing together. As we breathe here in these final moments, let's bless up the space that we practice in. So you bless up your room, your home, everyone, everything in that room. Surround your whole home with the beautiful, brilliant golden light. We thank the space shift here. And then sending some love to somebody in your life remotely that you're not around. Send them some love from your heart to theirs right now. And then take this beautiful light and spread it all across our home, our earth, this great planet that we live upon. Sending peace, love, harmony, health, wealth, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness to anywhere and everywhere that it's needed. Now letting the chin fold into the chest, turning inward here for this final moment. First and foremost, an acknowledgement of yourself, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body, every part of you. Bless it. And then we extend this gratitude and love to our teachers, mentors, guides, the mystics, the sages, all of those that have shared these teachings so we may be able to practice today. Bless it. Satnam,
Satnam.
Namaste,
Namaste.
Aho, blessed be.
be.
When you're ready, just letting your eyes slowly blink open, coming back into this time and space. It looks like we successfully finished this video without it getting cut off. Crossing my fingers, Kamala is looking right now.
Looks like we're
We're still going. So awesome. And thank you guys so much for persevering through this with us, this gift of yourself, this quick shift. Hopefully this will create a beautiful foundation for the rest of your day. Be fun, be creative, go outside, make good food, call your friends, family, loved ones, and just be awesome. We couldn't thank you more for joining us. Thank you, Kamala, for all that you do. We see you, we love you, and you're such a role model for so many.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You too, Siri. Thank you so much for all you bring. And one last thing, drink a lot of water. Our mentor yesterday talked about water and how so often right now our bodies are feeling this lack of because of the fear that's happening, but water is essential, and really starting off with getting a lot of water in your body. Drink that water. It's going to take care of one of your essential needs, and what a gift it is that we get clean water to drink here. Thank everything, bless everything. We love you. I will post the Women's Circle, the link for the Women's Circle tonight, and I will post the link for the Men's Circle. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Vanita.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Vio. Thank you, Jenny Severo. Thank you, Elena Tower. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, anyone else that I did not mention. I'm only seeing the names that are on here right now. Gretchen,
Yeah.
we love you.
Thank you. And remember, if you'd like to make a donation,
Oh, yeah.
not necessary, but we greatly appreciate it. You can do that. Our Venmo is at Yoga Galactica. Our PayPal is yogagalactica@gmail.com. And we have been getting donations in, and we greatly appreciate them. You guys rock. We will continue to do this. No class tonight. We got the men's and women's circles, so tune into those. But we'll be back tomorrow at 11:11-ish for our quick shift.
Thank you, Amy.
Mwah.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Eric. We love you. Link will be in the comments. Crystal, love you. See you tonight. Yeah, I can't wait either. Woo! Women in the house.